Hey guys, it's Eric. Welcome to this week's episode of In My Damn Opinion. Outside, enjoying the brisk, beautiful January morning. That's right, it's really fucking cold outside, so welcome to this week's episode of In My Damn Opinion. Outside, yes, there is snow on the ground, and yes, I am outside, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this week's episode of IMDO. This week we are going to talk about the Royal Rumble, everybody's favorite event of the year, especially mine included. So everybody loves seeing the 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble. So, what is we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about the big Royal Rumble match, the 30-man Royal Rumble match? Next week, we will talk about the big 30-man Royal Rumble match. That's right. I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. This is a two-part episode, so this week we're going to talk about great matches at the Royal Rumble, excluding the Royal Rumble match itself, as we will talk about the actual Royal Rumble match next week. So, let's start off. Let's talk about one of my personal favorites, the casket match from the 1994 Royal Rumble featuring The Undertaker versus Yokozuna. All right. Undertaker and Yokozuna had a hell of a feud. Undertaker did many vignettes going up to it to where he was making this double deep, double wide casket just for Yokozuna. He was going to beat Yokozuna, become the WWE champion. However, though, it took 10 other superstars to come down and help Yokozuna defeat The Undertaker. And Yokozuna retains the WWE Championship after the match. They're wheeling The Undertaker to the back. Next thing we know, Undertaker appears on the Jumbotron inside the casket. Fucking freaky shit, man. Cuts a hell of a promo. Smoke starts coming up. The Undertaker rises up from the casket and disappears. He takes some time off. We don't see Undertaker at WrestleMania 10. However, though, Undertaker comes back at SummerSlam that year and has the Undertaker versus the Undertaker feud. We have discussed this before on In My Damn Opinion, that story, as it was fucking amazing. That's one of my personal favorite matches right there at the Royal Rumble. Another great thing we will talk about at Royal Rumble, excluding the Royal Rumble match, is a gentleman by the name of Scott Hall. Scott Hall is an MVP when it comes to Royal Rumbles. The only man one of the few Hall of Famers to never compete in a Royal Rumble match. That's right, Scott Hall has never been in the Royal Rumble match. However, though, every time Scott Hall's made 4 appearances at the Royal Rumble, every time Scott Hall has made an appearance at a Royal Rumble, here's a strange fact for you, it has been in a title match. That's kind of a neat little trivia for you, in case you fans didn't know that. Yes, 1993, took on Bret Hart for the WWE Championship. Fortunately, he lost. 1994, defeated Mike Rotunda, IRS, which Rotunda for the Hall of Fame this year, 2016. Rotunda Hall of Fame. Get it trending right now. Hashtag it, trend it right now. Rotunda Hall of Fame, 2016. Also, unfortunately, 1995, he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Jeff Jarrett. 1996, he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Goldust. So, yes, Scott Hall is a Royal Rumble MVP in the fact that he's never competed in the Royal Rumble match. However, though, every singles match, or every match he's had at the Royal Rumble has been a title match. So, in my damn opinion, Scott Hall, you're an MVP, and you're a Hall of Famer already. But I think you are a well-deserved Hall of Famer. And thank you very much, Scott Hall, for everything you did in the world of professional wrestling. It means a lot to us. So, well, that leads us into our next segment, which is this week's Dream Card match. And guess who's back? Yes, he went from the beautiful sunny sandy beaches of Southern California, say that 3 times fast. He went from that to this shit back in the snow. That's right, Eric Lee's back this week, and he's got this week's Dream Card match. So go ahead, take it away, Eric Lee.
Thank you, Eric. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's Dream Card Match segment. I am back once again, your host, Eric Lee. That's right, I made a return back from the warm beaches of sunny Southern California, back to this shit here in the great state of... That's right, they make me bleep out what state I'm located in, but I will tell you this shit. There's snow on the ground, I'm in a fucking parka, and I have on warm fucking gloves, so... Put the math together, you'll figure out what state I'm located in. Anyways, this week's Dream Card Match segment features 2 divas right now on the main roster. Yes, this is a first for the Dream Card Match segment involving 2 divas. This week's Dream Card Match involves, first of all, Paige. Paige, oh my god, super sexy, super fine, against who I think is probably the other hottest diva right now on the WWE roster in NXT or the WWE main roster, and that is Sasha Banks. Oh, Sasha Banks. Oh, man, can that girl dance? And oh, I think them two would tear down the fucking house. Back and forth battle, one-on-one. Oh, man, talk about I'd watch that match for at least a good 4 or 5 hours and have to fucking probably mop up the drool from my tongue. Anyways, back and forth battle. Your winner of the match, and I think the fans, duh, who the hell wouldn't want to see Sasha Banks and Paige fight? Let's go old school. Let's throw these two in a bra and panties match. Oh my God, could you imagine Sasha Banks and Paige in a bra and panties match? To give you an idea of what that would be like for the WWE Universe, has anybody ever seen that episode of Family Guy when Chris drinks Red Bull and then he's running around and has his crotch on fire afterwards from drinking the Red Bull? Yeah, I think that would happen. So anybody who hasn't seen it, Google Peter Griffin drinks Red Bull and gives Red Bull to Chris. You will laugh your fucking ass off and you will know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, let's just go back to stop thinking about a bra and panties match before I need a cigarette. So, anyways, let's go with a regular match. 101, Paige versus Sasha Banks. These two divas would give us an absolute tremendous performance watching these two go back and forth battle. In the end, your winner of the match, possibly right now, I think one of the best wrestlers, male or female, on the WWE roster, and that's Sasha Banks. You don't think Sasha Banks is a good wrestler? You obviously don't know what the fuck wrestling is, because this girl, she can work. She could get in there with some of the guys and probably out wrestle some of the guys. She's a hell of a performer. Definitely going to be one of the top divas for quite a while, so that's your Dream Card Match segment for this week. As I always state, if you have a Dream Card match you'd like to see me talk about, feel free to tweet me at Eric Asafalo. You can leave a comment on this video. You can also email me at easafalo@gmail.com. Remember the rules, though. The match has to either have been possible to happen or still be possible to happen. So let's go ahead. Let's kick it back to Eric, who's got some more stuff he wants to tell you about his damn opinion.
Thank you very much, Eric Lee. Oh, what a dream card match. Sasha Banks versus Paige. All I gotta say is that if anybody saw Sasha Banks dancing with the New Day on Raw, ho, 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 happy birthday to me. Anyways, back to our discussion this week, and that is the Royal Rumble event itself. Great matches in the Royal Rumble history. Let's fast forward a little bit in the years, and we'll talk about another great match, and that was last year. You had Seth Rollins, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar, the triple threat match. In all honesty, that match saved the Royal Rumble last year, because if you watch the Royal Rumble match, oh God, it was a fucking piss poor performance. They booed the shit out of Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble match itself. However, though, that triple threat match, you saw some athleticism. You saw Brock Lesnar come back with a broken rib and win the match. You saw Seth Rollins debut the Phoenix Splash. It was just a fucking insane, awesome match. If you haven't watched it, go watch it right now on the WWE Network for just, that's right, $9.99. And don't forget, new subscribers get January free and get to watch the Royal Rumble. I know I sure shit am watching the Royal Rumble on January 24th live on the WWE Network. That is going to be a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed it. I know you would enjoy it if you just sat down and watched the match from start to finish. It was a great match. Definitely one of the best matches ever in the Royal Rumble history. All right, so we've went back to 1994. The Undertaker, Yokozuna. We have been forward now. So now, what other match should I talk about? There's many, many great matches in the at the Royal Rumble other than the Royal Rumble. We've even discussed how Scott Hall is a Royal Rumble MVP to never even compete in the Royal Rumble match. So, let's think of one more match. I mean, there's Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. You know, you had that tremendous match. You had the Last Man Standing match, John Cena and Umaga. The Last Man Standing match, and also now Dean Ambrose is going to be fighting Kevin Owens in a Last Man Standing match. There's also been another Last Man Standing match at the Royal Rumble, which would feature Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. So Last Man Standing matches, it seems like, are becoming a staple at the Royal Rumble for two guys in order to settle their feud. Also, you have John Cena took on Edge at the Royal Rumble as well for the WWE Championship. John Cena's been through a lot. He's even won Royal Rumbles. He's even competed for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble and won it. So John Cena would be another person I would consider to be a Royal Rumble MVP. You know, definitely the Royal Rumble is probably one of my favorite events of the year. I am looking forward to it. I love not only the Rumble match, I love the other matches as well. There's some other great matches as well you can go check out. You can see, what I think it was a strap match between Luna Vachon and Sable at the Royal Rumble, 1999. You have the famous match where Shawn Michaels fucked his back up in the casket match versus The Undertaker at 1998. You know, you have the famous Homecoming where Shawn Michaels defeats Sid Vicious in 1997. There's many, many great singles matches and also some tag matches as well. You also have the famous ladder match between the man whose name we shall not name, Chris Benoit, versus Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship. I want to say that was 2001. So definitely, if you watch the Royal Rumble, it's not all about the Royal Rumble match itself. There's also some other great matches on the card that it's definitely worth checking out. So, well, that's about all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go back and watch all our other episodes. If you like professional wrestling, tune in every Thursday as myself and a panelist of professional wrestling experts take 5 questions and we will discuss them on the Wrestling Roundtable right here on 7poundbag.com, having to do with topics presently in the world of professional wrestling. You have a question about past or present things in the world of professional wrestling, go ahead and ask 7 Pound, as every Monday Steve Hall will take 5 questions from you, the universe, and he will answer them about past or present issues in the world of professional wrestling. So once again, my name is Eric Asafalo. Tune in next week as we discuss part 2 of our special about the Royal Rumble, and we discuss the Royal Rumble match itself. So once again, my name is Eric Asafalo, and that has been My Damn Opinion. I'm Eric Asafalo, and I approve this message.